This video I'm making about Frostgrave. I've started building everything for this game. I haven't played it yet, but there's quite a bit of preparation in order to play it. And one of the things to prepare for is there's a table in here for a beastiery, and it's optional, but I'd like to have all this prepared to play this. So there's a list of all these different NPC style creatures in the game, and it goes through all of them, and there's quite a few, there's quite a bit. And in searching for all the models for that, I came across this on Amazon. It's called Wildspire Classic Encounters. I'm sure you can see that yourself. That's what it says. And it comes with all of these minis inside of it. And what does it say? Like 125 minis. And I paid $110 or $130. I think it was $110 Canadian. Like, give or take, it's about $1 a mini, right? So the quality of these minis is actually pretty decent. This one, actually that's a bad one to show because for $1, 28 millimeter scale. These, I held it out. I have some boxes of like not proper, but official North Star military miniatures designed specifically for Frostgrave, and these are almost perfect scale. Like the heads, the body, torso, everything. It's pretty much on point. For $1, you can't go wrong. I've done kind of like a rattle can Zenithal primer, because the thing about it is, for me, that many beasts, painting all of these is just too much. So I've opted for speed painting them. I was trying to get my kids to help me speed paint them, and I think my daughter would help, but my son wasn't interested. This is like a werewolf. I'm not a huge fan. Like when I first started miniature painting, I did a Warhammer 40k Ultramarine army, and I did it with speed paints, and the worm came out pretty good. I did the army with speed paints, and in doing that, it was quite a large army. I learned a lot about the hobby. I learned a lot about the tools, the brushes. If you're starting this hobby and you've never painted before in your life, speed paints is a great place to start, because like I painted this pig in probably 2 or 3 minutes. 2 colors, wham bam, thank you ma'am, now we got some boars for the game. I don't care if they don't look perfect, they're just NPC creatures to go along. These I wish I would have done a little bit better job on, but you can see there's a something to learn about speed paints. This is one of the first ones I did. I hadn't speed painted in a couple years, and if you are actually trying to be speedy with it and you're not putting it on nicely, it will pool. And like you can see on his pants, I put too much on, and it gets into the recesses nice, but then you get like these blotchy looking areas where it's pooling in some spots and running away from other spots. Same on his torso. And the guts, I actually used some actual effects paint and stuck it in his mouth as well. Same with these ghouls. I overdid it on the ghouls. I think this would have looked better if I would have just given it 2 colors on it, like actual War Paints Fanatic, and just hit it with a wash. I think that would have looked better than this, personally. And then I got the blood on his arms and stuff. It looks cool. You know what? For NPCs, for a bestiary, when you have this many, oh, and it comes with these ones too, which are really cool. They're ghosts. It's like transparent. plastic, but I just hit it with a dry brush, a frost blue, just so you can kind of see the effects of it. The giant rats. I think with this box of miniatures, you pretty much, and it comes with some really big ones too. Like, look at this dragon. That'll be a down the road project for me once I get into airbrushing a bit more. I have an airbrush, but I'll play with that later. See, and I have all of these from all of these Heroes Quest games. You can see I didn't zenith all these, but like some of the effects or the quality of mini when you're putting it in a comparison, those Wildspire, I was actually pleasantly surprised with how good of the quality of those miniatures are for the cost, right? Knolls and all sorts of stuff for $1 a piece, man. Especially if you're speed painting them, and this isn't like your warband, it's your beastiery. It comes with troll, which I'm painting up for a frost troll, and it comes with a giant, which I'm painting up as the frost giant. I'm going to do those in the same color schemes, and I purchased most of the triad of the war paints that go up to frost blue. I'm going to experiment with that blue range. Yeah, you know, if you're starting this game and you're just trying to get some minis out on the table, and this Wildspire is a great place to start. There's a few in there that aren't included. Snow leopards, but when I was at the store, I found these D&D ones. It's perfect. Got some leopards, bear. This is a Whiz Kids. I got the bear. Dogs, just random dog. Because in the bestiary, there's wolves as well as dogs. The Wildspire comes with wolves. Right here. Again, that took me about 2 minutes to paint. It comes with wolves, but it doesn't come with dogs. Dogs is kind of a more obscure one. Wildspire does come with, like I was looking at there, it comes with a card with a QR code that shows you a bunch of the miniatures in there, and and what the stats are and stuff. And there is bears and random dogs and stuff, but they didn't come with this set. So if you're starting this game and you're looking for just a chunk of miniatures for a relatively decent price for the bestiary, the Wildspire is a good place to kind of check out. What do you think? What do you think? Is it a good place?